What's up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis, your personal mentor. This is another edition of the Legacy Lab, but this is going to be called the Legacy Lab Unplugged. It's going to be a little different than my normal Legacy Lab videos. I'm actually going to react to something that I think is relevant for personal development. A lot of times we get focused on the success and overcoming obstacles and accomplishing goals and dreams, and all those things are good, but we often don't talk about the way to get there. Actually, today's video I think is going to be really important, especially for my younger fellas, right? That maybe have experiences similar to this where you feel disrespected or, someone gets you wrong and you feel like you want to fight. I just want to be clear. Please don't let my presentation fool you. I've been my fair share of scuffles. And so I say that to say there's been tremendous growth, and I want to help you get there. Because here's the thing. You're always going to have to learn how to manage a new level of stress. And your way of retaliating can determine how far you go in life. When stuff like this goes down, you got to know how to navigate it. So we're going to react to Camotoofunny's video today. He just recently posted this about how he got into a fight at Walmart. He's a comedian. I actually enjoy Camo's content. So if you're watching this, my friend, please don't get me wrong. I actually love your content, man. I think you're really, really gifted. But I think there's an opportunity to speak to this and what you're dealing with or what it seems like you dealt with in the video. So we're going to watch it, okay? I'm going to speed it up so that it's not too long because this video is 14 minutes. And I want to kind of go into a deep dive of how to navigate situations like this, all right? This is Jordan Green-Ellis. Welcome to the show.
Hell nah, twin. Not letting that shit. Oh, not going, boy. Fuck. But hell yeah, bro. Nigga got tripped. So I'm finna tell y'all nigga how this shit happened. Then I'm gonna show y'all nigga full fight of this shit, cause a lot of niggas think goddamn. It is what it is. Then I'm saying, bro, y'all funny as hell, bro. I don't see him motherfucking in the comments talking about some that weak ass playing, woo, he snook him. Look, twin. How the fuck did I sneak this nigga ass, twin? This nigga right here in my face.
I've actually been snuck before, and from what I've seen, I actually agree with you, Cam. But let's keep watching.
Look, twin. But shit, I did kick the nigga ass on guard. Like, that him. Feel me?
All right.
Like, you, bro, this nigga initiated, like, I'm gonna get into that shit, twin. But hell yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all nigga, put y'all down on what happened, twin. Then we gonna goddamn, I'm gonna show y'all the video. We finna react to this shit. I'm gonna react to this shit with y'all, break this shit down P by P, twin. Feel me? Like, get into this shit, though. So, boom. This why I was vlogging, bro. I was really just vlogging, goddamn. A lot of motherfuckers thought I was pranking, doing a prank in Wal-Mart. But hell nah, I was just vlogging, like, feel me? Cause I'm trying to get into the YouTube shit. Feel me? TikTok finna on the what going on. They talking about they finna ban TikTok. Got to do something. Feel me? But hell yeah. I'm just cool and boom, so we recording like I'm finna shoot a skit. I'm like, hey bro, y'all, we just gonna shoot behind the scenes to the skit, little twin. I'm telling my little brother on that shit. So goddamn, they like, bet we go to Wal-Mart. We go to Wal-Mart just to film the skit, bro. We ain't get to film the skit in that bit cause this nigga ass twin. But let me tell you how that I know this nigga was just like this nigga just wanna go viral, like this nigga was just, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, I gave the nigga exactly what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't just going in his favor, but that nigga was just trying to go viral, twin. Like just cause who I would, cause that nigga knew who I would. So boom, I'm finna tell y'all, boom, we push up to Wal-Mart. Bro, y'all nigga gotta understand, twin. This nigga was already in the front, like in the beginning, like this nigga at the door at Walmart. Soon we get there, I'm finna show y'all. Look at this shit. We walking in, right? Man, look, twin. Check it out, little twin. This nigga in front of the door right now. This nigga see me, fool. Look. This nigga right here, fool. This the nigga, twin. These folk right here, the girl right here with these headphones, this nigga with the vest on, they knew who I was. They like, oh, that's the TikTok nigga. This the nigga right here, twin. This nigga was like, oh, that's the nigga from TikTok. This nigga was staring at me the whole time as soon as I pushed up. You feel me? Like, this nigga had been there. So that's how I knew the nigga had just wanted a moment. Like, this nigga seen me. Seen my little brother in the corner.
I cannot help but notice Cam. How did you get a vest? Is that a real Walmart vest? Somebody tell me in the comments. I'm not trying to be funny. I think it's actually funny. I'm not laughing at you, my friend. But how did you get a Walmart vest?
Break this shit down, bro. Cause niggas were just really just walking in, the twin. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. Like, nigga already seen me before you were down there just on the dick, twin. Now you running up. These niggas be weird, bro. Mind y'all, bro. I'm going to get some soup. I'm just getting a soup for the video. Cause my mama was like, she needs some soup, goddamn honey, and a lemon, twin, for that down. Cause she ain't feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm righteously really looking for shit. My dudes don't want no chicken. This who this nigga got down. This who twin finna crash out about. People out now, little twin. Check out now. She already looking at a nigga putting on lipstick. I ain't too much, you feel me? Come on, little twin. Look how she looking. I wasn't even on that though, you feel me? I'm finna ask her where the honey at. Swear to God, little twin. I ain't even walk up to her to chop it or trying to fuck with her now. I'm finna ask her where the honey at. On God. This little nigga gassing it, talking about something.
You hyped it up. You did hype it up, bro.
He just bullshit. He don't even feel. He just talking.
Yeah, hype it up.
So I'm saying. Boom, twin. When we walk by, shout at Dolo. But you see in a matter of time how this nigga had to be running down the aisle, twin. Oh God, the nigga dapped me up. He dapped me up. He like, I'm like, bro, what's up, bro? Like, you, what going on, man? I just seen you, like, feel me? Fool. This nigga literally, like, had me running down the aisle, bro. You see my little brother? When he turned the camera, that nigga was already there. He wasn't there when I was walking over there, bro. Sure. I doubt the nigga I'm going to. I don't even know who this nigga is, twin. I'm just like, he don't think he got down. He see me, I don't think he just come to fuck with me because he just seen me walk in, you feel me? The nigga ass on fuck, that nigga on hot shit. Soon as he even though he doubt me up, he on bullshit whole time, little twin. I swear. I'm just on God. This nigga saying, hey, what you saying to her? Like, when he pointed, what you saying to her, nigga? So this nigga had already be watching these twin. Feel me? Like, but where the fuck this nigga come from, twin?
Right.
This nigga still like, what you saying, nigga? Nah, what you asking her? What you asking her, nigga? What you asking her? I'm down, man. Fuck. Then that's like, when he said that shit again, I like, damn, I said, so I'm saying though, like, what you saying, twin? Like, that what I asked her, I'm like, bro, so what you saying, twin? The nigga, look at the nigga. I'm saying, asking my girl something? Bro, just chill, twin. I don't want her. Like, this nigga could've came up to me, like, respectfully, little twin. Like,
Just real quick, yo. He is so naturally funny that's why I'm like chuckling every once in a while. I'm gonna let him rock though. Okay, we almost done, and then I'm gonna react and respond to it.
Hey, bro, chill, bro. They my girl. Like, what you asking her to do? On some shit like that. And I was like, oh, shit, I just asked for the hand twin. They would have been dead. Straight up.
Right.
This nigga wanted a viral moment, the twin. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
So goddamn, you see how you walk up? I don't caught on that this nigga, it ain't no talking to this nigga. Like, when he did pull the pants up, I'm already like, it ain't no talking to this nigga, twin.
Fair.
I'm already, you see my face? When that nigga said, when he looked me up and down, twin, that nigga said, what you trying to fade, twin? What you trying to fade, my nigga? What you trying to fade, my nigga? Oh, bro, I'm finna show you I'm gonna fade. Then when I looked away, like he said, you wanna fade? Then when I looked away, bro, I'm finna go and show you what I'm trying to do. You feel me? Like, let's do it. But yeah, bro, it's clearly I'm not sneaking this nigga. Fool. This nigga looking dead at me. He just not reading this shit right. Like, bro, this nigga looking dead at me, little twin. How I snow? I was saying, bro, y'all funny as hell in the comments on TikTok, Instagram, bro. He looking dead at me, little twin. How the fuck did I sneak this nigga, bro? Come on, twin. He looking at me. Alright, nah.
Playing angel advocate, there was some deception there. Here's what I will say. I want to respond to what we've just watched. I think that is the most. You can put two and two together to figure out what happened next. Cam connects with a strong right. Okay. But I'm glad that you reacted to this because I want to speak to what actually is going on and how to avoid these types of situations. Can I tell you, Cam, and anyone else like Cam that's watching this video, these types of situations never stop happening. Like, you don't just get to a place in life or amount of money in your bank account or you become so successful that these types of things don't stop happening. They always happen. They just look differently, right? Someone might not like square up with you right in your face and throw hands up like they want to fight you, but they might crack slick. They might say something that is off-putting or disrespectful to you. I agree with self-defense. I'm an advocate for it. Defend yourself, but avoid confrontation like this at all costs. Here's the reason why, Cam, and others just like you. You got to know who you are, bro. You got to know who you are, and this ain't it. I hope you can hear my heart, though. Listen, this is how you know that situations like this are way beneath your character because of how you evaluated it. I said exactly what you said in my heart when he said something slick to you about approaching his girl or whatever, right? You already got to see off rip, like, all respect to the guy, but he got a couple screws loose. And when I mean a couple screws loose, I mean not like in a mental health type of way. I mean like he's got some anger issues. He's got some insecurities. He's got some things like you said, there's no talking to him. So here's what you have to do. You have to practice or master the skill of self-control. And I think you actually kept your composure really, really well. So kudos to you. But the next step, after you recognize that there is no negotiating with this person, that they aren't going to listen no matter how you spin it, how you tell them, because here, okay, let's go back for a second. You actually, you said that you asked the young lady where the honey was. She works there. How is her boyfriend getting mad at her for doing her job, or getting mad at you for asking her to do her job? That's crazy work, right? And so once you recognize that, Cam, you gotta retreat. You got to retreat, especially if you know that you are prone to justice, or you are inclined to not being disrespected. You won't take to that well. You got to know yourself. Cam, you're too important for this. Your future is way too bright for this. I agree with you. He probably was looking for a moment, but you gave it to him though, right? So in essence, I know this may be hard to hear, but he won. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the fight, but he actually accomplish what he set out to accomplish. And you got to see that before it happens. Now, let me not speak to you from a place of like, I've never been there. I've been in many fights. Okay. Even ones just like this. Like I said, I actually have been snuck before. Okay. That wasn't a sneak. I agree with you. He just didn't read it right. Especially if he approached you the way that you described that he approached you. He should have been already ready for some smoke. But I digress. What I'm saying to you is, Cam, in short, and I'm not even going to draw it out. You have too bright of a future to be living like this. As I said to you before, this ain't never gonna stop. This ain't never gonna stop. It ain't never gonna stop. Meaning you're always going to have instances, or every once in a while you'll have instances or occurrences where you'll run into stuff like this. This can't be it. And then also, furthermore, you put this on the internet, bro. Everybody can see it. I understand you're, growing your following, and this is what people like to watch. You're an entertainer. I get it. But this is a legal matter now. There's evidence, right? I don't want anything to adversely affect you or your future. So I would encourage you to think about these things differently. Practice self-control. Here's what I would have done. And this is actually something that I did just recently. A guy, similarly to the young man in the video, stepped to me like this close. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I just retreated because I know me and I know what I'm prone to, and I have too much to lose. You, my friend Cam, are the same. You have too much to lose, my friend. You're just getting started. This isn't even the beginning. This is barely the beginning. Your life is going to be, you are going to encounter exponential success in pretty much everything that you do. You can't jeopardize it over little stuff like this. I get it. I get the respect and people disrespecting you. I get it. I promise you, I'm wired the same way. But you got to learn how to handle these types of things differently. The next time something like this happens, because here's the thing. You don't think that other people are going to be looking for a moment? You don't think other people are going to be trying you? You might want to start investing in some security, because I can imagine that more people will try to do this because now they know that you're prone to fight, and not everybody fights nowadays, okay? As some of your content suggests. So I want you to protect yourself in that regard. Don't give them any time of day. Maybe hire some security, right? Some people that will stand in the gap and retreat from these types of situations. You have too much to lose, my friend. I hope you hear me. And again, I hope that you're well. I hope you learn from this video. Anyone else is watching this, man, and you're experiencing stuff like this, believe me, I've been there. I've been in my fair share of fights. When I was in college, I got into a fight every year up until like my junior year, multiple fights a year. Okay? So I say that to say, I understand what it's like to feel what you felt in that video. I understand what it's like to avenge yourself and want to when you feel disrespected. I've been there many times, but you have to learn to let things go. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'll tell you this story. I was in college. A young man put his hands on my friend, who's a female, and it was bad. I was the first to actually get to her, and I saw a huge red mark on her face. And I just told you how I'm wired. I wanted to do exactly what any man would want to do that was raised right. But I did not do it. What I now recognize to be the voice of God restraining me from retaliating the way that I had desired to, and was honestly justified in doing. I was restrained from doing it by the Spirit of God. And I did not know that that young man had a gun. Okay? And that's the reality of the world that we live in, right? Some people do, take retaliation to that extreme. People don't just fight anymore. And I'm not advocating for fighting. I am an advocate for self-defense, but I'm not saying that you should just go around just popping off on any and everybody. I'm saying that to you because I've been exactly where you are right now, but you got to be thinking more about your future than you are right now. Okay? Go to another Walmart, bro. You're creative, bro. You can think of another way to do the skit. Forget all of that. Don't jeopardize your future for a moment to prove a point to somebody who ultimately it doesn't matter. Before you go, hit the subscribe button below. And please don't forget to ring that bell. This is the Legacy Lab Unplugged with Jordan Green-Ellis. I'm signing out, but I'll see you soon.